káwọn èèyàn má béèrè fẹ́tọ̀ wọn, but ẹ̀yin náà máa ń béèrè fẹ́tọ̀ yín náà lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Tí Ọlọ́run bá fún wa ní nǹkan kan, a máa ń question Ọlọ́run. Good morning, Mr. Edward. Mo kí gbogbo wa bá ṣe ń wọlé. Like I said, it's just a very short broadcast. If you're coming in, Oyekanwenu, I can confirm from multiple sources that she died. She attended a birthday party somewhere in Lagos State, and she slumped and died. I think she's about 70 plus or thereabout. Kolon ko foriji, ko ba tesafefere. Àwa tó kù nísìn, àwa níṣẹ́ kù sí lọ́wọ́. We have to do what needs to be done. Like I said, these were the little innocent girls. Tí wọ́n pa, ṣẹ̀rí wọn, àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta innocent. Ǹjẹ́ a mọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn innocent children tí Nigeria ti pa, whether they are Igbos, Yorùbás, Hausas, regardless of wherever they are in Nigeria, millions of innocent children are being killed. And when people are now saying, we're going to come out and protest against the bad government, we say, well, it is not a bad government. That is exactly what the British created. The British doesn't want a good government in Nigeria. That is a fact. Because if otherwise, could you create this monster known as Nigeria, knowing that we are different people. Igbo yato Hausa, Ototoniwa. But the thing that by joining us together in a false marriage that is now creating pain on a daily basis. And if I go quickly to the history today, I can tell you that history. So let's quickly look at the history. Today in history, in 1635, British Public Island Post Services were established. I think that's the postal service. In 1912, that was 2 years before the fraudulent amalgamation. The world first film censorship was released in the US. In 1919, that's about 5 years after the fraudulent amalgamation, because all these years are very, very important, because we have our own life. Mukiawa Grace Elishoto, we were living a very good life. We had no problem. The little resources Tani and manager go to the play our British rider go. The Wemina Republic was established in 1919. 1919. That is like 5 years after the fraudulent amalgamation. History learning. 1950, Britain First Service Store, Sainsbury's, was opened. That is as far back as 1950. How many businesses in Yorùbá ló ti parun tí a lè tọ́ka sí mọ́lẹ̀ ni? Kí ló dé tá a lè tọ́ka sí? Because things have gone kaput in that messed up country, Nigeria. So let's go further and see if I can pick up more in the history today. In 1956, at the Old Trafford, England, Boa, blah, blah, blah. So just to buttress, the again, that nobody should expect anything to come free, especially our demand for the freedom of the Yorùbá people away from the contraction known as Nigeria. Nigeria is never going to work, and there's no amount of what we pray that would allow Nigeria to work. So if you're one of those expecting, connect the train. If you're one of those that is expecting that Nigeria is going to work, well, you better start thinking otherwise, because it is not going to work. It was never designed to work anyway. And that's one thing that we need to understand. So, Muki, Brother Miolani Williams, good morning, and the rest of those that have joined us again. Well, I am not at home, so if the voice is smoothing, you can check me on the platform. And moreover, A lot of people, when we're outside, don't expect a very stable broadcast. So network will be flicking up and on down. So like we say all the time, the freedom of the Yoruba people needs to happen now, and it must happen very, very fast, so that we can be free from the shackles of the monsters that Nigeria created. Nigeria created a lot of false hope for millions of people. And the time is now important that we say it as it is. Into Yoruba, Nigeria, because we're going to need the impediment to all our problems that we are encountering today. So, and the end of it is coming. And we are time yourself. Thank you, driver. You know, people come out or not, but one thing is, end bad government. Tinubu must go. All that agenda, it is too late. So if you end bad government, we are all ending Nigeria simultaneously. If any military coup happens, that will still be the end of Nigeria. So if anybody think that you will end the bad government, you will end Tinubu government, and then you will now say to us, especially those that doesn't believe in one Nigeria, oh, now Tinubu is still hey, Tinubu don't go. Oh yeah, let's now bring in and work with who? Talefe work pẹ̀lú. So kilo mbi mi pe where am I from? People in pẹ̀lú yẹn bomb bastard. So aboro mo ye yin nisin. So ẹ má rò pé ẹ má lọ end the bad government. Àbí kílẹ̀ rò. Ẹ bá wá end the bad government ẹ tán. Ẹ wá assume pé that will be the end of that bad government. So tabat wa end the bad government. Kila ma ṣe. So we end bad government. So tabat end the bad government. Àwa lọ gbé another government wa. Ó ràn pé àwọn èèyàn tí mọ kókó. So if you end the bad government, so I end the bad government, I tún continue pẹ̀lú another bad government. No, it can't happen. There's no point we end one bad government and we bring another government in. The most important thing is you end that government, then we end Nigeria. So the end of Nigeria, everybody jump pa. Àwọn tó ń pariwo end bad government. Àtàwọn táwọn pariwo Yorùbá nation. It's two different things. But the end result is none of us will own Nigeria again. Kò sẹ́ni kankan nu wa tá jọ máa own Nigeria. We will bring it down. And we are going to bring it down non-violent. We have said that so many times as Yoruba people. But the crisis tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tí Nigeria fẹ́ fi pín, òun ló fẹ́ erupt. So nobody should be scared. Nobody should be concerned. Nobody should be worried. Crisis will always erupt. The world is full of evil. And ìgbà tó bá ti jẹ́ kájọ jókòó, kájọ yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ lórí table, it will erupt to so many crises. So when Nigeria will go into crisis within the next 24 hours, that is up to them if they do so. But even if that doesn't happen, at the appropriate time, the call for millions of Yoruba people to hit the street would happen. But our call and be, I want to say Yoruba nation, I want to jáde kẹ́ lọ protest. No. When we needed every one of you 2 years ago, you didn't come out. So ẹ ṣe wá ń fẹ́ fọ́ọ̀sì bàbá wa olóyè Ìgbòho, because a lè má dárúkọ Ìgbòho, ó ní ojúmọ́ kan ní mọ́ kán má dárúkọ òun níbì kankan. Ìyẹn náà la ṣe ń dárúkọ ẹ. Àwọn tó wá wò pé à ń dárúkọ Ìgbòho, ó wá ń ká wọn lá. Mo ti sọ fún gbogbo wọn, bomb bastard ní. So ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, ẹ bá fọkàn balẹ̀. So I'm gonna join you all again. I think it's about almost 6:15 a.m. Let us remain absolute firm and let us remain focused. Don't allow anybody to distract you with any nonsense post, any nonsense blogging, any nonsense YouTube video. Àwọn tó fi máa pawó lórí YouTube, they are all bomb bastard. Láàárọ̀ mo ti mú conflicts, but mo ti fata sẹ́nu. They are bomb bastard. You know, you have to take the breakfast before you leave the house. So we'll be catching up again along the line. As you all know, there will be multiple videos as usual when we're out and about. But I just wanted to know that we need to do better because we have work to do, and that work needs to be concluded, and that's exactly what we are doing. So Yorùbá Nation is a movement. If you're not happy with the Yorùbá Nation, wọ́n ṣe African movie, ìyẹn ni kẹ́ máa wò tẹ́ bá ti wà lórí YouTube, ní láti wà upset. Àwa tá à ń ṣe Yorùbá Nation tá gbé dání, àwa máa báṣẹ́ lọ. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ Yorùbá Nation tó ti sú yín, ẹ pàdé wa tá bá débẹ̀. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní Kòròdú, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ní gbogbo ibi tí olúkálùkù wa wà tí a ti ń try láti survive, whether ní Europe ní America ní ṣẹ́rí bóyá bright bó ṣe jẹ́ kó rí bóyá jẹ́ kílẹ̀ Yorùbá náà rí nìyẹn, ó yẹ kó máa bright ni kò jẹ́ kó dúdú. Àwọn ìka olóṣèlú ló ń jẹ́ kílẹ̀ Yorùbá dúdú tí wọ́n jẹ́ kí a fi wà progressive. Ṣẹ́rí bí ṣe ń dán yìí tí mo look like ẹni tó sick kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe wá, but ẹ̀yin wà nílé nísìn ṣe lẹ máa ń look like ẹni tó sick, kò ń ṣe fault yín. Èmi tí mo milk láàárọ̀ yìí nísìn, mo ti mu cornflakes frosties ni mo jẹ láàárọ̀ yìí, gbogbo tí mo need mo ti gbé sínú backpack mi tó lè last me at least for the day. Yorùbá Nation is the message. Yorùbá Nation is the hope. Under one leadership, Baba Kitoye, Ọ̀túnba Démọ́lá àti CSI àtàwọn bàbá tó kù náà tí gbogbo ìgbà kọ́ la máa ń dárúkọ wọn, but tó o bá ti wà lábẹ́ wọn o náà ń ṣe Yorùbá Nation. Ẹ wá sọ pé yẹn pé o lọ ń gbọ́ Máyégún. Mo ní born bastard ní ẹ Máyégún, mo ní fẹ́ sílẹ̀. Mo gbọ́ díẹ̀ nù kan tó sọ lálẹ́ àná. O ní kò kí o ní kò lè pronounce orúkọ mi dáadáa. Kò lè pronounce orúkọ mi dáadáa. Is a born bastard. Lọ gbé picture bàbá ẹ̀ jáde, mo fẹ́ rí picture dáadé ẹ̀. Máyégún, I want to see your dad's picture on the Facebook. And I give you 24 hours to release all the evidence against CSI. If you don't release it, I will continue to come for you and until I am satisfied. I have released the picture of my father that died in 1980. Look at how fresh he was before he died. With the children that he has, with the wives that he has, with everything that he has, he lived a good life before he died. I want to see your dad before the social media. That was the picture of my dad before the social media. You're a born bastard for calling out Igbowo's name. I am calling you out as I will every day. And if you're one of those Máyégún, look, all these are Ọmọ Igbo, because these are going to be Ọmọ Igbo lórí burúkú làwọn tẹ́lẹ̀. Wẹ́n ti concern mi pẹ̀lú Ọmọ Igbo, kò ní dá fún gbogbo yín. Kí ni kàn mí pẹ̀lú Ọmọ Igbo? Wọ́n wà lórí fídíò Máyégún, don't listen to Koiki o, don't listen to Koiki o. Òun náà ń jorí báyìí. Alábòsí, ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ọmọ kékeré, ọ̀dàlẹ̀. Kírú yẹn kó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń dalẹ̀ láti kékeré. Born bastard. Gbé picture bàbá ẹ̀ jáde. That is my father's picture as it is taken in a black and white. Lọ gbé picture daddy ẹ̀ náà jáde, carry, and release all the information on Igbowo. If not, I'll be back again for you before the end of the day. Thank you so much, everyone. And nobody should come and tell me, oh, Koiki, ẹ má ṣe yẹn, ẹ má bára yín jà. Òun ni kẹ́ lọ bá sọ̀rọ̀, kó lọ wẹ orí ẹ̀ torí pé ó ti ṣẹ̀. Bó dẹ̀ ṣe máa bá lọ nìyẹn. Bomb bastard. Good morning, everyone, and have a great day. Bye for now.